Mr. Purohit asks whether he should buy a home and allocate his surplus to EMIs or whether he should invest that surplus in mutual funds for about 10 years, considering that home prices are expected to be flat.
I don't know. It is very hard to guess which home prices. Uh, as I was telling you in my initial briefing of this session, is that you should have a plan and you should have your principle. The plan should be that if you don't have a house, you will have a house in some defined time frame, depending on your convenience. And the plan should be a very realistic one. That and there are realistic variables which should be in place. You must have 20 to 25% down payment. If my conservative approach to buying a home will be that I should be making a 20 to 25% down payment of the home that I want to buy, and the EMI on the remaining 75% on a 15 to 20-year term home loan should not be exceeding more than one third of my monthly income. That way I will be reasonably taking it. And these are basic broad thumb rules, and I think it should be tweaked for every individual differently, because it depends on the scale of income. But I'm talking of somebody earning about a lakh of rupees a month and should not be allocating more than 30, 35,000, 40,000 rupees to his home loan repayment. If these two variables are in place, and in some time frame, in 2 to 3 years time frame, you should start saving on the money which might be an outflow on account of rent. If these three variables fall in place, that you have the down payment, not more than a third of is going by way of EMI, and you will be able to stop the outflow or expenditure on account of rent. Go ahead and buy the house. Looking at it as an investment, I think we are going to be in very turbulent times. The past may not be a good indicator of future performance of housing or real estate in general. Uh, Also, the kind of glut or the kind of regulatory uh, flux which I see, I think real estate is going to be. There are problems of real estate as an investment. One, it is a very big ticket investment. You can't diversify. It requires a lot of it amounts to taking a lot of risk. Like buying real estate today is almost like buying stocks in the early 80s, when it was it was it is the wild west. We still have builders who try and give you pretend to be giving you home, and they don't deliver, and you don't have a legal recourse. The legal recourse could be cumbersome, and it will come with its own it will cause anxiety as well. So I would say that uh, keeping it following the principle of keeping it simple, one should not consider real estate as an investment. Consider buying a home, follow those rules, and financial investments are made only for you to make it convenient. Do your SIP if you don't need to buy a home.